this is KRISHI. This is my second web learned experiment. Now here we're gonna see to create a web page which displays the company details, to register, give your email, password and so on. So the code for that is create a HTML tag, header tag, and inside that we give the style tag. Style tag is the main thing in which we can do some extra extra alteration styles inside this tag. So we give id1 is the id name which we see later. Then we give the font size equal to 25 and the table text justify left so that it's aligned in the left. Then style tag is closed, head is closed. Then we go to the body. If you want to do style inside the body, we can use this thing. Body style is equal to whatever height we want and whatever width we want, we can do here. Then we see the table border. We give the table border as 5 pixels. Style is equal to height. Then width, border collapse, and whatever styles we want, we can give it here. Then we are going to create a table. We'll see the code for that. Now this is the page. In this we are creating this as a table by table. Okay. So now this is all the rows are combined together. Here columns are combined together and all the data are inserted. So first we'll see the company name. First we'll see the logo and the company name. So for that, text style, text align center. We are giving so that the text which we give is aligned in the center. Then image SRC is to insert the image in that. So company name is just text we are giving so that the company name text and image is created. Next is to create the link. Okay, now we are combining 2 or 3 rows and columns together. In this call span is equal to 6, so that we are combining all the 6 columns together. And padding is if you use the padding style, the space is given in all the 4 sides equally. If 10 pixels, if padding is equal to 10 pixels, the height and the width both are text for 10 pixels. Now we are giving the link using anchor tag, it's a keyword. We are creating a link. You see that. So we created 3 links for that using this anchor tag and HRD keywords. Next we see. Okay. Now we'll see how to create. Now we are going to see how to create this audio and video. For that, the code is for video. We are combining 3 columns, and for video is video width is equal to 320, height is equal to 240. That's for the size of the video which we have to display. And the controls is a keyword which gives all the options for control like play, pause, increase the sound and so on. Source SRC is equal to the in which format, MP4 format. Then the type is equal to video by MP4. Then close the video tag. Next is a dummy text. We combine 3 columns and in a separate division we give a dummy text to be displayed. This is the dummy text which is displayed. Then we are going to create an audio. For that, we should do a tag or audio control autoplay. Control is same as like before. It's used to create play, pause, sound and etc. So for creating the audio, the source SRC is equal to the MP3, the format of that, and type is equal to MP3 and close the audio tag. So an audio thing and audio is created. Then we see how to create this thing, the sign up page and contact us informations. Okay, we are combining 2 columns using columns span equal to 2. Then field set is to create a border. Here is create a border, this border. And if you use legend, this sign up is displayed inside the border. So is displayed on the border, so legend keyword is used for that. Let's see the code. So legend sign up. So on the border, the sign up text is displayed, and the username input type is equal to text, place on the login, and break is given. For the password, input type is equal to password, place on password, break is given. Then a linkage or a page 2 is given. If you press input type submit button is created. If you press the submit button, it goes to this link and field set is closed. Then we see the next thing, the details, address, contact informations. This thing let me see. The code for that is this. We are dividing all the lines separately, and we are combining two columns, giving the web style for that as whatever you want to give in this. Then we are giving address line 1, address line 2, address line 3, mail ID, phone number, and what else information you can give. Then iframe src is equal to http is to create this thing and create this location part, and whatever you want, whatever the location you want, you can display in this using the iframe src keyword. And the width and height of that can be given. And close the table and this table. So now in this, if you give the username, password, some password, and if you give submit, it goes to the next page. We'll see the code for that. For this, we are creating a HTML head, same style. In this style, we are creating a margin left is equal to 40 pixels. 40 pixel margin is created in the left. Then field set is created according to the pixels given, margin bottom and margin top. Then table, we are giving the border for the table, border height and width for the table. Close the style tag. Head. Then comes the body. We are going to create a form in this page. So for that, first we are creating a file set. That's a border line. We are giving a background color, whatever we want, we can give in that. So let's see that. First is personal detail. This text is on the border line, so on the field set, so we must use the legend keyword as we saw before. So yeah, this is the legend personal details whether the text is displayed. Label is to show it highlighted. Then the first name equal to first name label. And, for the first name, for creating the search box, we should write input types equal to text name f name, and place order, enter your first name or whatever you want to display on that. And if you put required, this required keyword is a compulsory thing. We must fill. So if it's in required. If it's given as required, this must be compulsory filled, or else it won't go to the next page, or this page won't be processed. And that is the use of the required keyword. Then we are creating the same search for middle name, text box for middle name, last name, date of birth, age in years, gender, and for entering the gender, we are creating a radio button using input type is equal to radio, name is equal to gender, ID male. We have to give ID male and female so that it can be selected. Only one is selected at a time. Then field set is closed. Next is this thing, the process. So 20% of this page is completed. So to display that, if everything details is filled, to display that progress, we must use this progress value is equal to 20, max is equal to 100, so that it displays the current that process. Next we are going to create field set address details. We have to enter address, city, state, zip code, and so on, and the code for that. Same for legend, we are creating a field set and give the background color, width, and whatever we want. Then we are doing a legend address details in the field set. Then we create an address text area. So if you want text area to enter details, a big text area, we can use this text area rows is equal to 4, columns is equal to 4, so that a text area is created, and that we can enter text in text area. Then city town, input type is equal to text, name is equal to city, and state, for state we are creating. And for state, we are giving some drop down thing. For creating that, progress input list is equal to date, detail ID, option value is equal to Andaman, option value is equal to Andhra Pradesh. Whatever the options if we want to display can be displayed like this using option tag, value is equal to the state which you want to display, and close the option type data list. Next is label zip code, input type is equal to text, the same thing is done. Okay, next we will see contact info. Okay, for contact info, for that contact info we are creating a field set, then a legend given and contact information, and for each of the text and for in this, for each text box we are giving the same text, input type is equal to text. For mobile we give the same, for website we keep the same. And next we will see the education details. For this we must create a table. We must create a table, and inside the table we must create a text box, many text boxes, and give the heading for that, and radio buttons for inside that. We'll see the code for that. For that is we are creating a table using table data tag, then table data, input types with checkbox. We are creating the checkbox for length, and whatever checkboxes you want to you can do it here. Then we are giving the options for the country, option value is equal to India, option value is equal to Pakistan, and so on. Then we are giving the date, for input type is equal to date, which is used to enter the dates inside that. Then input type is equal to number, we are giving a number, it's from minimum 0, it's inside this. Then we are giving an input. Okay, for the next thing the same for types we check for 12, then we are giving for everything the same for 10, 12, BTech, MTech, the same for everything. Then we are using this process as we see before. It's 20, now we are changing it to 80%, as 80% of the work is done. Next is to attach your resume PDF. This is to attach an image inside this. Okay, see the code for that also. So for that, so input type is equal to file, name is equal to pick, accept application, input type is equal to checkbox. For inserting the page inside this, we are giving this tags, and we are creating a checkbox inside that. So if it's done, everything is done. Choose a file, using choose a file, you insert an image. If you fill everything, you must give this checkbox. So now the process is 100 out of 100, and everything is done. You can give the submit button, and therefore the form is complete.